New Detroit Lions receiver Josh Reynolds is happy to be here to help our struggling team.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Hello everyone, my name is Derek and welcome back to the Gridiron Blitz. On this channel we do predominantly Detroit Lions content with some NFL live streams and college live streams as well. And for those of you who just want strictly Detroit Lions content, don't forget to check out my brand new channel, Detroit Lions Syndicate. Become part of the Syndicate and subscribe there as well. It won't be the same content on this channel as on that channel, but I'm trying to build that one and just what this one was supposed to be before I started streaming and messed up the algorithm. So check out that channel. I made a video over there as well. The Detroit Lions pick up former LA Ram, Tennessee Titan wide receiver Josh Reynolds off of waivers just a few days ago. And he is eligible to actually participate in Sunday's game. When asked about it this morning, Dan Campbell said he can come in and do some things, not sure how much he can do just getting there, got to learn the playbook and things like that. But what I think is interesting about the Josh Reynolds signing is that Josh Reynolds was actually a guy that they looked at in free agency, and it just wasn't meant to be back then. He went to the Tennessee Titans before they signed Julio Jones. He was on a one-year, $1.75 million deal as he signed with the Tennessee Titans. And midway through the season, very similar to the Everson Griffin trade last year, Josh Reynolds winds up here. When asked by Dave Burkett, a Detroit Free Press reporter who covers the Detroit Lions, Josh Reynolds said that, he thinks that he was meant to be here. It wasn't meant to be back in free agency, but it was meant to be now. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, Josh is going to come over here and he's going to be probably our number one threat. Up until this point, it's really been Khalif Raymond. Quintez Cephas was starting to step up. Then he went out in week 5 with an injured collarbone. And I think that it's not much we can say about Jared Goff. And I made a video. When I made the Josh Reynolds video, a lot of people were like, well, Jared Goff is not confident. What do you mean he's not confident? Well, that's what I'm telling you is the rumors that we've heard from the internet and things like that, that he's not comfortable with the receivers that he has. One thing I learned about Jared Goff in his 8 games as a Detroit Lion is he definitely needs a team around him. So I'm wondering, will Josh Reynolds and the familiarity with him make Jared Goff a better quarterback? And if he targets a lot, it's very similar to Matthew Stafford in LA with Cooper Kupp. We saw what happened when the defense kind of held Cooper Kupp in check. He has Robert Woods as well, but his boo-boo, his baby, is Cooper Kupp. So maybe Josh Reynolds coming in, giving Jared Goff a familiar target. Maybe not this week, but as the weeks go on, he can definitely step his game up. Now, Josh is on a 1-year, half-a-year deal pretty much, and the Detroit Lions are just responsible for that $500,000 that he was owed in Tennessee. But this is an audition for next year. The Detroit Lions receiving core is the worst in the National Football League. They already cut Tom Kennedy, and I'm pretty sure that Geronimo Allison will not return next year. We cut Tyrell Williams. We didn't even play a game with Brashard Perriman. So now, really out of that entire bunch, Khalif Raymond has stepped up. We still have Amon-Ra St. Brown as well. So here's a little thing. I know we're going toward the future here. I think that the Lions are, depending on what can happen here, Josh Reynolds could make a play to be a receiver on the Detroit Lions next year. Now, he'll be a free agent, so it's not like, he's obligated to us in any reason. But it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this season finishes out. Josh wants to help change the culture. He was part of that Super Bowl team that Jared Goff went to 3 years ago. So I wonder, what does that mean for the long term between Josh, Jared, and the Detroit Lions? Could Josh Reynolds be on this team long term? My thought before the signing of Josh Reynolds is that we would get a free agent, big name free agent wide receiver, maybe Allen Robinson. Maybe we can get him to come to Detroit. Then we would probably draft one of the top receivers with that either Matthew Stafford pick or early second-round pick. So that'll be Amon-Ra St. Brown, Quintez Cephas. Then we'll have the free agent signing and the rookie as well. So that leaves 1 to 2 spots open. You've got Khalif Raymond and you've got Josh Reynolds. Khalif Raymond also signed a 1-year deal. So will they keep Khalif? He's a little shorter than Josh. Will they keep Josh? This is going to be an interesting. Khalif to me, has definitely earned a spot on this team if he chooses to stay next year. What do you think? Do you think Josh Reynolds has a chance to maybe be on this roster next year? Like I said, both of those guys will be free agents, Khalif Raymond and Josh Reynolds, so they both could come back. Neither one of them could come back, but I'm very interested to see how this plays out. This young man looks like he was coming. They had their eye on him in March when free agency began. It just didn't work out then, and he thinks that it was meant to be for him to be a Detroit Lion. It just wasn't time in March. Let me know in the comments below. My name is Derek. This is the Gridiron Blitz. If you want all Detroit Lions content, stay subscribed to this channel, but also check out Detroit Lions Syndicate as well. Almost at 50 subscribers, trying to get to 100 before the end of November, and then onward and upward. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.